Hello, everyone. Today's training session topic is bank-to-bank transfer via payment form. In this session, you will learn how to use the payment form in the Onfinity system to perform bank-to-bank transfers effectively. Training objectives. By the end of this training session, you will be able to explain the purpose of bank-to-bank transfers in the Onfinity system, understand how to complete a transfer between two bank accounts, learn how to transfer funds from one bank account to another within the system, identify when and why such transfers are needed. For example, when one account requires additional balance and funds must be moved from another. Use the payment form to carry out these transfers, entering all relevant details such as account names, amounts, and references accurately. Prerequisites. Before performing bank-to-bank transfers, ensure the following. Bank accounts configuration. The required bank accounts must be properly created and configured in the system. Conversion rates. If the transfer involves different currencies, make sure that the relevant currencies and conversion rates are defined for the selected date and currency type in the Onfinity system. User permissions. The user performing the transaction must have the necessary role and access rights to open and use the payment form. What is a bank-to-bank transfer? A bank-to-bank transfer is an internal financial transaction used to move funds between two company-owned bank accounts. It does not involve any customer or vendor. It is purely an internal transaction used for managing liquidity and operational needs. Common scenarios for bank-to-bank transfers. Bank-to-bank transfers may be required for several reasons, such as transferring excess funds from one account to another, for example, from an operating account to a savings account, shifting money between branches of the same organization, transferring funds between accounts in different currencies, where conversion rates are applied, adjusting balances for operational purposes, such as payroll or departmental funding. In short, bank-to-bank transfers are essential for maintaining smooth financial operations within the organization. How it works in the Onfinity system. In the Onfinity system, bank-to-bank transfers can only be performed through the payment form. No other screen or form supports this functionality. Now, let's move forward and see how to make a bank-to-bank transfer using the payment form. So, in the Onfinity system, I need to enter my login details and then click to proceed. Now we have the payment form, which we can access from the search menu. I already explained the payment form in previous sessions. Basically, it contains three sections. In the first section, we have the filter parameters, which are used to filter the data in the grid. These include open invoices, orders, and GL lines that are not yet allocated and not yet paid. Next, we have the bank details, along with different functions that we can perform on this payment form. As of now, I will show you how you can make bank-to-bank transfers using the payment form. For this, we have the bank-to-bank transfer button, and we need to click on it. After clicking this button, the system loads some fields that we need to select in order to make a transfer from one bank account to another. First, we need to select the organization. This determines which organization's transaction we are processing. After selecting the organization, we have the payment and receipt checkboxes. If the user marks the payment checkbox as true, the system will load the bank accounts of the selected organization in the From Bank field only, and in the To Bank field will display bank accounts from all organizations available in the system. Now I will show how to use this. If we select Payment, the system loads all bank accounts created for that organization. I am selecting the bank with INR currency. In the To Bank field, it loads all bank accounts available in the system. Here, we need to select the bank account to which we want to transfer the amount. After that, we need to select the document types. The payment document type is created for the source bank, and the receipt document type is created for the destination bank. Next, we enter the amount we want to transfer. Then, we select the payment method. This can be check, online transfer, direct debit, MasterCard, or Visa. If we select check, the system automatically picks the check number based on the bank configuration. In this case, we are doing an online transfer, so we select online transfer as the payment method. After that, we select the currency in which the transfer is taking place. Currently, both the From Bank and To Bank are in Indian rupees, so there is no currency conversion involved. Next, we select the transaction date, which is the date on which the transfer is performed. We also select the accounting date, which determines the date on which this transaction is considered in the books of accounts. After entering all the details, we can see that the amount will be deducted from the From Bank account and added to the To Bank account. To proceed with the transfer, click OK. If the user does not want to proceed, they can click Cancel. Now, all the fields are filled, and I am clicking OK to complete the bank-to-bank transfer. Once the transfer is completed, the system automatically creates two documents. The first is an AP payment record for the bank account from which the amount is paid. The second is an AR receipt record for the bank account in which the amount is received. The document numbers for both are displayed here. If the user wants to perform another transfer, they can click Create New. To verify the transaction, we can close this screen and open the AP payment screen. Here, we can verify the AP payment record. We can filter the data to locate the document that was just created. This AP payment shows the bank account from which the amount was transferred, the selected payment method, and the payment amount. The payment is in the completed stage. Next, we verify the AR receipt record. This shows the bank account that received the amount, along with the same transferred amount. This is how a user can use the payment form to make bank-to-bank transfers when both accounts are in the same currency. Now, if the user wants to transfer money between two bank accounts with different currencies, the process is similar. We select the organization, then choose the From Bank and the To Bank. An AP payment document is created for the source bank, and an AR receipt document is created for the destination bank. We enter the transfer amount, which is always entered in the From Bank currency. For example, if we transfer 1,000 Indian rupees, that amount is entered in Indian rupees. After entering all details and selecting the required checkboxes, we click OK. The system creates the AP payment and AR receipt documents, which we can verify on their respective screens. The AP payment shows the amount deducted from the INR bank account. The AR receipt shows the amount added to the destination bank account. When this AR receipt is reconciled, the system converts the amount into the destination currency, and the converted amount is reflected in the bank account. This is how you can use the payment form to make bank-to-bank transfers involving different currencies. That's all we can cover in this topic. Thank you.